Hey everybody, Gabe Infinity Watch is back right here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. And today is something really big, as you can clearly tell. I wanted to show you guys a nice little overview and spotlight on the Fantastic Four Behold Galactus hardcover. Oversized is really understating the dimensions of this book. This book is massive size. So what this is, as we kind of turn it around a little bit, this collects the Fantastic Four's biggest foe. So basically what it really comes down to is it's the Galactus trilogy, Fantastic Four numbers 48, 49, 50, which is considered the most important comic book storyline ever by a lot of people out there. So this is the storyline that introduces us to the Silver Surfer, Silver Surfer and Galactus. The whole storyline of Galactus coming down to Earth to eat it in order to sustain his energy and his life. Silver Surfer is the one that brought him down here to Earth, but during that time he runs into the Fantastic Four. Silver Surfer runs into Alicia Masters. And that whole storyline that shows Earth changing Silver Surfer's outlook on his quest as being Galactus' herald. So, an incredible storyline that deserves a massive hardcover size like that. But that's not the only thing collected in here. We also get Fantastic Four 74 through 77, 120 through 123 as well, and some great John Byrne issues. You get John Byrne's Fantastic Four 242 through 244. So, with all that really said and done, this is basically just a great collected edition that has wonderful Silver Surfer storylines, Galactus storylines, Cosmic Marvel if you're into that kind of stuff like I am. So, with that kind of said and done, here's the front, here's the spine, and this really great painted image here on the back. I'm not sure who did the painted image on the back here, but the front is unmistakably Alex Ross. This is I believe, I'm 100% sure this image came out of his Marvel's storyline. So, with that said and done, let's take a look at the insides and see how massive. I'll show you guys real quick. The wingspan that this book has. It's awesome. It's great. The coloring is fantastic. Let's take a deeper, closer look into Behold Galactus. Now comes the fun part of taking a look at the insides of Behold Galactus. But first, I'm sure you might be thinking, how big is this thing? Well, let's see. Let's compare it to a CGC-sized comic book here. How about the Fantastic Four Volume 2 Omnibus? You see how much bigger it is. And how about another big hardcover Fantastic Four related book like IDW's Fantastic Four Jack Kirby Artist Edition? And how about even the Jack Kirby Fantastic Four World's Greatest Artist Edition? It's actually larger than the Behold Galactus book. So that should hopefully get you an idea of how big this book is in general. All right, so now let's take a look at the inside. Just open this bad boy up and see what it has in store for us. All right, so we start off with table of content, all the great artists here. Okay, cool. So here we got front covers Alex Ross, back covers Jack Kirby and Dean White. So That's who did the back cover. It's recolored by Dean White. We got this great introduction here by Ralph Macchio, longtime Marvel editor, assistant editor, who wrote things like Avengers, Thor, even helped start up the Ultimate line a little bit. So we're starting off here with the big book, quite literally. Fantastic Four 48, first appearance of Silver Surfer, with the first appearance cameo of Galactus in here as well. Here we see the actual first images ever drawn here for Silver Surfer by Jack Kirby. Got this great image of him up here. I love this one here, him flying through the spaceways. And we'll flip through this a little quick to kind of get you guys through this book and all the other great content it has in here as well. I mean, you can't do much better than the Galactus trilogy, especially when you get these Jack Kirby collages. This is kind of his collage phase. And here's your first appearance of Galactus, and here's his first cover appearance, his first full appearance in Fantastic Four 49. So basically, if you haven't heard the story of how the concept of Galactus and the Silver Surfer came about, it basically goes, Stan Lee called Jack Kirby one day. He goes, "Hey Jack, I want to do a story of the Fantastic Four where they fight a demigod or a big godlike cosmic character." And that was it. That was basically the idea structure that Stan Lee gave to Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby took that idea, came back a few days, however long it took for him to draw a comic, gave the pages to Stan Lee. Stan Lee goes, "Who's this wacko, this naked guy flying around on top of a surfboard?" Jack Kirby explains to him pretty much, "Hey, I figured somebody as godlike and powerful as you wanted Galactus to be, he would have himself a herald, somebody that he would send off to do his bidding and his work for him." Stanley goes, "That's great, love him. What do you want to call him?" "Let's call him Silver Surfer." And that's basically the history of how this concept came to be. But look at all the great art in here that we're getting from Kirby. All the great Kirby crackle, just a great powerful fight here with Galactus and the Fantastic Four. Galactus banishing Silver Surfer to Earth for betraying his master. Just all kinds of great stuff. So let's flip through a little bit more. So there's that. We get into FF74 here as well. Oh, look at that great image of Galactus there. Wow, it's so much nicer in this amazing large format. The coloring seems to be the original coloring. Doesn't seem to be like there's any like changes or touch-ups or any kind of messing with the color. This all seems to be the original coloring that they did with the original issues. So we have 75 here. Worlds Within Worlds, another great, just out there Galactus storyline. Galactus with no pants. And just kind of flip through a little bit more. So here's 76 with Subatomica. Some great surfer images here as well. And here we go into some John Buscema, who took over Fantastic Four after Kirby. So I think after Kirby was John Romita, and then Big John Buscema took over from here. And this is another Herald story. This is Gabriel Airwalker, one of Galactus' heralds. So, I mean, even after Kirby left, they grabbed great artists like John Buscema to really keep the flow going of the action and all the oversized drama. And here we have some John Byrne as well. I might have skipped over a lot of issues in here. I didn't want to make this video too long. Kind of want to just give you guys a great overview in here. But here's Terrax Story with John Buscema. John Byrne. And then we also get some more Herald action in here coming up soon. Terrax is one of my favorite Heralds. I mean, Silver Surfer will always be my favorite. I think he's everybody's favorite Herald. It's hard to really top Silver Surfer as a character, let alone as, you know, a Galactus Herald. Oh, look at this when he's falling against that building. That's great work there by John Byrne. Nova. Here's the issue where Nova, Frankie Ray, becomes a Herald, which is just a great character, great storyline. You know, she's the first, I was going to say only, but that's not quite true, first human from Earth to be, it's great tech here. John Byrne did really good Kirby tech as well. So yeah, she was the first human to be Galactus's herald. There's another great storyline, them trying to save Galactus. And that's kind of what made her get in the good graces of the big G and became his herald. So in the back here, let's kind of skip to the back. We got some cover galleries. These are books not included in this collected edition. We get some Micro Ringo artwork here, variant covers for the collected edition, some original art. It's always great when you get original Jack Kirby art in these oversized books. Some more just great covers. And that, everybody, is... I love this Child Galactus book. I was going to stop here real fast. I love that Child Galactus cover. And that's that, everybody. That is the Galactus, or the Fantastic Four, Behold Galactus. So thank you, everybody, for joining in, watching the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you're first time here on the Omnibus Collectors Network, subscribe. We got a lot of great stuff going on, like creator interviews. But besides that, thank you very much. Have a great day.